Now look, I know I don't often show it, but in my own, no doubt flawed way, I have always treasured you. And I have never felt better than these last 2 weeks when we've been close again.
You mean this?
I'm here, aren't I? Here to see you. Make sure that you're feeling better. Spend some time with you. I hate the idea of us going back to that relationship that was so stifling.
I know you canceled on me to go out with Erica Kane.
Who told you that?
It doesn't matter.
You're right. It only matters that you believe it's true.
Like it's not true?
May I plead guilty with an explanation?
I'm listening.
First of all, I don't blame you for being angry. I would be angry too if somebody stood me up.
Then why'd you do it?
For you.
You blew me off for me?
Greenlee, I've been spending time with Erica Kane to protect you. She is not exactly your biggest fan.
No kidding.
As a matter of fact, she said some very disturbing things about you and in relation to some ugliness between you and her daughter.
I don't see what that has to do with you.
Oh, Greenlee, you know, you don't get much more high profile than Erica Kane. And to have her go around spreading any kind of rumor that you may have blackmailed her daughter or you pushed a young lady off of a boat, you don't underestimate the power of gossip and innuendo. It could ruin your future. I'm hoping that I can convince her to think otherwise before she does you irreparable harm.
You expect me to believe that you're seeing Erica Kane to help me?
I don't blame you for not believing me. I should have told you this earlier.
Like before you stood me up?
I'm not exactly thinking clearly since your mother left me.
You said you were relieved. That it was all an act, that you never loved each other.
That was the pain speaking, Greenlee. You understand that, don't you? Haven't you ever lashed out at someone when you felt rejected? Haven't you ever felt like you shouldn't have said some things, done some things? Well, that's what's happened to me now. I am a lost, lonely man whose life would be worthless without one thing: the love of his daughter.
Can we talk about this tomorrow, Daddy?
Of course. I didn't know you had company. How are you, Dr. Martin?
Fine, sir. How are you?
Never better. Promise that we'll talk tomorrow?
I'll call you.
You really do mean more to me than anything in the world. I would hate to lose you again.
Night. If we're still on, I'll just write this check for you.
We're on.
Okay? You okay?
I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
No reason. I just thought that, anyway, never mind. I'm gonna take off and I'll catch up with you later, okay?
What about dinner?
Oh, well, I just figured that you
Because my
maybe
father.
didn't...
Because I keep buying his act.
I didn't say that.
That's what you were thinking. I know what he's like, Jake. I know he's always out for himself. I know I'm crazy to trust him. He's never there for me when I need him, like, ever. But he's still my father. The only one I'll ever have. So I have to give him another chance to be the father that I want. Which makes me what you said I was. Totally clueless.
You're clueless for loving your father. And it really doesn't matter what I think. Because you know in your heart if you're doing the right thing or not.
I really know what a creep he can be, Jake. But if you love somebody, don't you accept the bad along with the good? I mean, people are what they are, right? My father's fake and phony, like me. I know that's what everyone thinks.
Not everyone.
Maybe he's not the greatest father in the world. But he's doing the best that he can, and that's all you can ask of people.
Is he really doing the best that he can?
I think he's trying.
And you're trying?
Nobody's perfect, Jake. I mean, like you. I mean, you're a good doctor, but you're also a boring, self-righteous do-gooder with no sense of humor who runs around telling everyone what they should do.
What? No sense of humor?
Well, you're not exactly Patch Adams.
Who's Patch Adams?
That doctor that Robin Williams played in that movie. He was running around with a clown nose.
Yes, I wanted to see that movie. But, you know, you're right. I don't do that.
Or anything else. It's much fun.
How can you even say that?
You're a bore, Jake. A self-righteous bore. I accept that.
Yeah. You know what? Now, that's mean. But you know what you are?
A spoiled, rich, vain little snot who treats people like dirt and only cares about herself. You're allowed to say that it's not true.
No, you're doing great. Bring it on. You're doing great.
That's who I am, and I know it. And what I'm saying is that we just have to accept each other for what we are. Don't we?
You know, I don't know, Greenlee. Maybe we shouldn't accept each other for the way that we are.
You don't think so?
Maybe we should try to help each other be better. Now, you said that people only try to do their best. Well, not everyone does their best. Although, we all have this potential to be better than what we are.
You believe that?
Yes, I do. Whoa. I gotta get home and let Mom and Dad know I'm moving out.
And what about our celebration?
Well, we have plenty of time to do that. I mean, after all, we're gonna be neighbors, right? Right? Okay. Night.
No parting insults?
No, just, have a good night.